whenever you want it in the evening, whenever you need it, when the night falls,
Multimedia.
you know that I got it.
Raw.
Oh, lady, just call me.
The truth.
You know that I'll do it whenever you want it
Sugar.
in the evening,
Cafe.
whenever you need it.
Commentary.
When the night falls,
The truth.
you know that I got it. So lady, just call me whenever you want it
Sugar.
in the evening,
Podcast.
whenever you need it.
Commentary.
When the night falls, whenever you want it in the evening,
Sugar.
whenever you need it, when the night falls,
Multimedia.
you know that I got it.
Raw.
Oh, lady, just call me.
The truth.
You know that I'll do it whenever you want it
Sugar.
in the evening,
Cafe.
whenever you need it.
Commentary.
When the night falls,
The truth.
you know that I got it. So lady, just call me whenever you want it
Sugar.
in the evening,
Podcast.
whenever you need it.
Commentary.
When the night falls, you know that I got it.
Raw.
So lady, just call me. You know that I'll do it.
We would do it.
Whenever you want it.
Whenever you want it.
In the evening.
That real news.
Whenever you need it.
That real
When the night falls,
commentary.
you know that I got it.
Daily
So
news.
lady, just call me.
Daily subject.
You know that I'll do it.
You know
whenever
we would do
you
it, baby.
want it.
Whenever you want it.
In the evening.
Come on now.
Whenever you need it.
You need it.
When the night falls,
we got it for you.
You know that I got it.
Breaking news.
So lady, just call me. You know that I'll do it.
Yes,
Whenever
love.
You want it.
Hey.
In the evening.
Multimedia.
Whenever you need it.
Reactions.
When the night falls.
The raw.
You know that I got it.
The truth.
So lady, just call me. You know that I'll do it.
Sugar. Yes, baby. Welcome to another show where you're going to get that multi-social media news, reviews, reactions, discussions, raw, real, pure, and nothing but the truth. You're going to get that commentary. You're going to get that podcast. We'll get that open panel, baby. Come all aboard this love train and let's see what we're going to be talking about today. Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on this beautiful Saturday? Now, Solar and Velvet comes back with the answer to what Janae says yesterday. Now, some of this, of course, we're gonna watch it, and some we're gonna have to hear it. And I want to get you guys' take on it. She says she's been scammed, but like I said to Janae yesterday, maybe they've been listening to me. Maybe either they've been listening to me or they was thinking the same thing. Janae, I told you, you're gonna have to take that one from the team, baby. You're gonna have to eat that one up. Cause your backyard ain't clean, baby. So let's see. This is a partial response. Then they go to a real response.
Hi, everybody. Hey. All right. So
this is my girl, Simply
this is
Anna.
just too
Check
messy.
her
But I'm
out.
gonna go ahead and
My nigga. Hey, good times, bro. I love you, man. I'm glad you're here. Hey, so look. So me and Velvet, we chilling right here, right? Me and the baby. We just chilling right here. Okay. And we're watching this live. We're really trying to.
Well, it didn't start off as we were just watching this live.
No,
It started off
Go ahead.
yesterday.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This started off yesterday, and like everybody's like inboxing us about like all kind of stuff. Like
Correct.
people apologizing, people not apologizing, people asking questions, whatever, blah blah blah. So then there's a thing. I guess a thing comes up where somebody messages Solar, and they're like, if this is true, what she's saying, shame on you. But if this is not true, then disregard this message and
I'm sorry.
peace to you, bro.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's like people don't know what to believe. People don't know if to believe her. People don't know if to believe Solar. People don't know to believe me. People don't know like who to believe. So like we like, well, we not because we don't watch stuff like this because we're not consumed with this. We're consumed with our
Bro,
relationship,
we never
our
watch this
family,
stuff.
what we have going on, what we're healing through and going through together as a family. So we like decided like let's watch the video because at the end of the day, she is still a part of our family, whether we want if I wanted to like that or not, or whatever the case
That's
may
the
be,
mature
that is the
perspective.
truth. And so we like let's watch it just so we can know like how she's feeling, like what she's going through. Because ultimately, while she's on this camera talking about XYZ, and if I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna give her flowers where it's due. But if I'm gonna be fair, I'm not gonna just be trying to be a yes man and piggyback off of anything. It's not about being jealous. It's not about being insecure. It's about being fair. And if that's what I'm gonna be, at the end of the day, if she's on this live and she's gonna talk about how she wants Solar to be in his child's life and how she wants all of this XYZ to go on, all of this stuff like that, why have him blocked? And why make him mysterious, so mysterious to the point where you got me feeling, even whether I was your friend or not, whether I was whatever or not, why you making it so mysterious to the point where you calling me a devil and got me feeling like, well, were you ever my friend? Because if I me considering her a friend at any point in time in my life, and she did sleep with the man that I was pregnant for, and the man I had a child for, and I still forgave her through that, and still showed her love, and still showed her grace through the process. So why is that not reciprocated if I was once considered your friend? So if we're gonna be fair and we're gonna be mature, we're like, okay, let's watch it, just to consider, like how she's feeling, like what she going through, because ultimately she got so love blocked. That's the truth. She got him blocked. How is he supposed to reach out and do anything if you got him blocked? I feel some type of way about it because the first father of my child who married me deliberately on some abuse shit, right, is deliberately wanting to destroy my life, use the child as a token, use the child against me, and make me out to be a whore, whatever it is that he needs me to be to inflate his ego and make himself the big guy in the story and make me the bad guy and the villain. So did the second father of my child, and I never was granted a good experience with having the child of my the fathers of my child in their lives and in my life.
You weren't even
So
you were granted the opportunity of that good experience.
So to watch another woman be on the flip end of the situation,
Who actually is granted that opportunity?
is just
No,
Was
she's
granted
not.
that opportunity.
it fucks
She's
with me
not.
personally because I know a lot of women like this who sit there
No,
and
no. She's not. Hey, sweetness. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Spice. No, technically, she's not granted the same opportunity because you guys don't live together. She has the opportunity. Why is she positioned like in the bed? Maybe because when you're pregnant, you have to be in different positions. Because sometimes it's just the way the baby's at. And you be in a lot of different positions. So, hey, Martin. So, she's granted to have him speak to her and everything, but she's not granted the same as waking up to him and him being there for every step of the baby, rubbing her belly and stuff like that. So, hey, Noel. So, mm,
the person or the father of the child that they currently pregnant for or whatever the case may be make it hard for them and they want to be in their child's life and they want to do things for the child, they want to be there, but then that woman making it hard and she doing all of this and all of this. How would you really feel if he really didn't want to be in his child life and completely was like, that ain't my baby?
Tell
They
him
got
how
niggas
do I
like that
feel?
who would say that ain't my baby.
How do I feel
Period.
about Azul? How do I feel about the baby?
And
It's evident.
to me,
you don't
it
have
was
to be
very
that
evident, and
pregnant,
this was
girl.
something that I
Please,
brought up in the back
Noel.
because
It all
it's
depends where that
mysterious.
baby
Because
at.
I know your side, so Laura, I know your side, and I know how you feel. But she going on live and doing mysterious weirdo shit that's just like
Incorrect.
leaving question marks for me as like the woman in the middle type shit. But I'm not really a woman in the middle. I'm actually just evolved. I'm the evolution of the journey.
It's
period.
weird. It's weird because she's trying to hit you as if you was an innocent bystander, but intentionally knows she shot at you, and she's doing this on purpose. And this is my thing: is that is where I say, and this is where I say it gets childish, and that is where I do not like to play. I don't like to go into the calling of the names and the things like that because, bro, we just too grown for that.
Girl,
I
please.
feel like there and tell no
I was miserable.
suck a nut.
It's stuff like that.
I don't talk about women I don't like. Period.
So I'm also going to say this because this is a really good live, right? We're going to be doing this on YouTube. We're going to go live on YouTube. You can charge your phone, babe, or is it already charged? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go live. Oh,
hey, Zaire.
Should I tell you what phone this is as we address material? The lies. No, we're going to go live on YouTube right now, and we're going to talk about all of this. So I suggest you guys go over to YouTube. If you don't already have it, it's in my bio. It's in yours. But we're going to go live over there. And we are live on IG. No, I said I'm going to do IG first. So I'm doing IG first. So we're going to go over here and watch this.
You want to talk about childish? You want to talk about childish?
Over there.
You want to talk about childish? How about you tell people the actual truth? Because you considering, let me shut up and wait for YouTube because I got a lot to say. I do.
Yeah,
people want to try to make it seem like it's about jealousy.
Me
Jealous of what? Be insecure about what? I stand for the truth. I'm about the truth. You're not telling the whole truth. Period. That you've never done that ever. You don't even tell people how actually you were coerced into the shit that you did to Nature Boy to get him in jail and get him to the point that he's at right now. You didn't want to do that. You were coerced and talked to other people to do that.
Babe,
You a type of person.
Shut
slow
up.
down.
He gonna tell. Shut up. Shut up. Shut. Velvet. You went too.
So,
You
like I
went
said,
too
I'm not going
far.
to be getting into things to where
You
we
went
start
too
talking about people
far.
in a personal level, personal manner,
You went too
just
far,
because I already
Vel.
know what that does. And
Velvet. You went too far. You went too far. What have he done for Janae the whole 8 months? Nothing. Well, what would you think he's gonna do, Missy? What you think he gonna do? Hey, love you. What do you think he gonna do? Thank you. Shall I say that again? Say that again. You got with a man. You got with a man fresh out of coat. Fresh out of a coat. What you think he gonna do? I mean, he is literally fresh out of a coat. Oh, thank you, Noel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Thank you, darling. Yeah, well, what she got with a man straight out the coat. Straight from the coat. He ain't even been out of a coat a whole 6 months. He just came out the coat. Then she got knocked up. What you do? You know, sometimes, you know, they do not be in, don't put me in the corner yet. Now that's Nick's job. That's Nick's job. That's Nick's job. That's Nick's job. But I'm just saying, what she's asking for, she's not going to get. And then now he's having another baby. She's not going to get it. She's going to get that same thing other women get. Well, whatever I have, when I have it, you can get it. Whenever I have it, you can get it. She's going to get that same thing other women get. Yeah, I ain't got it this week. If I got some next week, I got you. She going to get that. Because that's what she wanted. See, to be healing, she got to heal from Thailand. She has to heal from Thailand. From what we know, that's the first place she been, was Thailand. She has to heal from Thailand. She got to heal and break all of them curses, or whatever you want to call it, them soul ties. She has to break all them soul ties from Thailand down to Solar. You what hello? Hello. But it's not her fault. She ain't know how to do it. Yeah, she got many years of healing. She got to start from Thailand. Her job just don't start from Nature Nut, because you've been from coat to coat to coat to coat to coat. You got to see what made you keep going to these coats, then going back. Even with Yada, she left Yada, then went back to Yada. Not Yada, to York. She left York, then went back to York. I'm going to find her story. I mean, I really feel sorry for Jenae. I really do. I am not here to, I'm here to hit you with that dose of reality. This is reality. Yes, love you. She got to break all of that from Talon on down. Velvet went back with her daughter. I don't get it. And then I don't know if y'all seen the one on YouTube. We already seen, I mean, the interview on YouTube. Well, they're saying on YouTube, which I'm going to play later, but Velvet spoke too much right there. So she's trying to say that, well, Velvet, it doesn't matter. People are talking about it, but actually it doesn't matter if she was or was not going to call the popo on Alihi Joe. The point is you can call the popo at any point in time you want to. If you've been violated, there is no expiration date when you need to go to the popo. There is no expiration date when you tell somebody a story. I have had people tell me stories also. And as they're telling me the story, I'm like, and you was how old? And that person was how old? Sometimes people are not even hit to when something is done wrong to them. So that's not coercion. That's like, do you fully understand what happened? And I think that's the part that T play in this. I think that's the part that T plays. You know? But I don't know what you mean by Velvet went back with her daughter. I don't know what you mean by that, dopamine. But I'm gonna find that video of Jenae confessions. Can you see all my hearts in the chat? I cannot. That's because if it's too many hearts or too many I don't know why, but too many emojis, YouTube itself will not let it in. YouTube sees that as spam. So if it's too many hearts, YouTube itself did not put it in there. I will have a talk with YouTube in a little bit. But we seen how Janae was acting when Malia was leaving, right? And then Velvet says that when she went to Puerto Rico to serve Nature Boy his papers, Natalia was the first one telling her, you wrong, yelling at her the same way, even though we know that's what Nature Boy does. We know that's what Nature Boy does. We know they got them Mr. Meek. I don't know. I feel sorry for the young lady because she's been looking for love and all the rabbits, right? She been looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love. I mean, we only could blame Solar for so much, but for so much, we can blame Solar. But remember, their way of thinking is different from our way of thinking. But now reality hits them. Now they're thinking like us. So they went from thinking like how they wanted to think. Now reality hits them. Now they're thinking like us. You know? So when they all came out this cult, they was not in reality. So now that she said, oh, okay, I'm out, he's out, we can get together. But their mind is still in the cult. Now when they broke up, And she realized she got to raise that damn baby. Now reality hits her ass. Now she thinking like us now. They was told not to have feelings and all that other stuff. But now, but now, now, it's like, damn, I gotta see this. Damn, Velvet went again. Like every time. But it's not just, but the problem is not with Velvet. The problem is not with Solar. The problem is when you first let whatever thought you had in your mind to go to Thailand, that's where your problem is at. That's where you need to start. So after Velvet don't talk too much right here, he don't tell Velvet to shut up. After Velvet done slipped, then he like, damn. But it's too late. It's too late, and you cannot clean it up. But you gotta remember, Velvet was not there. She was not there. So what else is going on? We don't know. What else is going on that we don't know? But we're gonna let this play out.
And I already know what I represent and certain things like that, what my family represents, what we're doing. And as the father of this family, I say let's not, do play the games that I'm seeing being played. And it's not about addressing everything. I make a joke. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to make like a 1 minute, 30 second, 2 minute video, just like addressing everything Janae's saying in this video, like everything she's saying in here, because I'm laughing myself. I'm laughing because I'm understanding how confused, like she's convinced in what she's saying, but she know what she doesn't know. She's just so wrong. Then as I listen to her accuse me of everything that's wrong in her life, I have to be like, you know what? I feel like I wish we should be live because it feels weird to not be able to say anything about this. Like it's like at first it was like one thing, then I'm like, that's crazy. Then it's like another thing, I'm like, okay, that was dumb. And then another thing, I'm like, is she seriously gonna blame me for that? Then it's this. I'm like, bro, that's not even my number. Then it's this. And it's like, that's not even my address. Then it's this. And it's like, bro, why is she blaming me and Velvet for everything? And how are we whores and Jezebels and this and that? And how did my spiritual journey and its alignment and the gauging of that become Janae's responsibility and ability at all? So it's at a certain point to this where it's like, but we don't really do this. But you know what? This is where I feel like it is healthy. And I just want to do this over on YouTube. We're gonna, if you guys don't know, we have a YouTube. What me and Velvet are going to be pushing, like forever. Like it's our family. It's the Royal Native family, And as life proceeds and moves forward, we're going to be talking about teaching a lot of different things and presenting a lot of different things for everybody. You guys can subscribe on Instagram as well. I'm actually going to be saving these lives to subscribers. So if you want to see this again or come back to this, it's always going to be available to subscribers when I go live. My lives will no longer be saved on my page. They'll be saved on my um, Instagram subscribers list. So Instagram subscribers is about to turn up on my page. So you guys go ahead and subscribe. The content's just going to be flooded in there. And we're going to be going to YouTube right now. We're going to talk about everything in depth. Like I'm going to respond to pretty much most everything she's talking about. Velvet has a lot to say, and with what's being said. And I recommended we go live because she was telling me things. I'm like, dude, this is actually how it started. Because I was like, you know what? Hey, people need to know that. When we were talking about the confidence thing, it really hit me because I'm like, bro, people really don't know you. They really got you fucked up. Like people really think they know you and they don't.
That's why I be like borderline
And
going off
being
because
with
I'm
you, I feel
tired.
that and I know that. And I'm
Yeah.
standing here to say that.
I'm tired of women and men coming in my life talking about some, hey, I want to be your friend. Hey, you're my friend, and then wanna backstabbing me buku times in the process, and I'm sitting here forgiving and forgiving and for. When do I stop letting people do this to? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you don't get the opportunity to do that anymore. I don't care. Pregnant, not pregnant, child, no child. I don't care. No one's over here doing you anything.
Bro, they don't even know why they don't like you. Even the people in this room don't know why they don't like
I don't
you.
give a fuck if people like me or not. And I think that's what people don't like about me the most, because I don't give a fuck. I don't have to prove to the world of who I am and what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of, because I prove that to myself every fucking day. Every day I get up. I don't have to be sitting on here talking about all of that and doing all of that. And no, I don't be creative as I can be, because there are people who are defaming me on an everyday
So what do
level.
you say to the people that talk about you, what you're doing versus how they think you should do and all these different things? What do you think about the people who say that you over sexualize
I think that like
yourself and must and like our posts? And me personally, I'm immediately gonna say that's who I fucking am. And me not doing that, and especially like it's just I'm just not online. Me personally, I'm always dressing like a fucking sexy model. Ask my mom. Like, bro, ask my family. Like, ask me. I'm always trying to dress in like some sexy way. Like, I'm wearing Savage Fenty underwear right now. You know, so I gotta have my moment, right? I'm wearing Savage Fenty right now. You see what I'm saying? With the shirt open, I just put the blouse on.
blouse.
Decided to buy the blouse.
The
It's not a
blouse.
shirt, guys. It's a
I'm
blouse.
fucking weak.
And
Is it a blouse?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's a
Maybe it's comfortable if it is. And then there's there's her with the highlighter yellow.
listen.
That's
Let's
all
get
you
it.
need.
Let's just get it to the.
Oh, I'm
Let's get
sorry.
it right.
I'm sorry. We're about to switch over to YouTube. You want to switch over to YouTube now?
Yeah.
All right. So we're about to switch over to YouTube, y'all.
I'm a sexy motherfucker. Can't nobody ever take that away from me. And people gonna have over themselves, bitch. If you don't feel, if you insecure because you see another woman walking around and she knows she fine and she knows she beautiful and she carry her shit, you need to go do that for yourself.
Bro,
Stop projecting.
I've been like this, and I've seen pictures of you. You've been like this.
Come on now, bro. Don't get me.
So it is what it is.
I am sexy. And
Y'all
I
don't know us. That's your
accentuate
problem.
my sexuality. Either period. People could think about me wherever I already fucking.
Corey wear blouses. You know what? I got a Scorpio. Yeah, but Prince shirts versus blouses. Blouses win. So no. Actually, I got a Scorpio fifth house, North Node, Pluto, and Vertex, and it's very interesting what's going on right now. Let's see if I can show you. That right there is just beaming right there, and that right there screams a number of things. One of the number one things it screams is the truth, and the truth coming out online. And that was one of the biggest things that I'm like, oh, you know what? We got to go live. I want to go live about this because to do it. This is a major shift. This is the truth really coming out. Like this is really the truth coming out. So I'm gonna put this phone on a charger. We can go live on YouTube on yours. I'm gonna bring out a little suitcase or something, put it right here, and we're just gonna use that for our tripod. Y'all go ahead, send us cash apps for our tripods. You know what they say about us. We're broke, right? We're so fucking broke all the time. We don't have anything. So help us out, right? I actually don't, I'm not even playing. I just don't have a tripod right now. So I'm about to use this suitcase as a tripod. You feel me? You smell me? That's my tripod. Go to Walmart. And yes, we're in Mexico. Another thing I want to be doing videos about is, bro, we got to Mexico in like the most organic way. And I think that, bless myself, bless you. There's no other group or person I'd rather listen to about how to go to Mexico and travel to Mexico than me. And Velvet and the family, like came here with the
being
kids,
broke, i.e., being broke.
Being broke, right? No house, no car, bums, right? No house, no car, no money. How did we do it? Now everything, like we really like journey that in the process has been amazing, and it's just up and up and up, and it's still going up. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. I don't have nothing but beautiful things to say. And even about Janae, it's unfortunate that it was nothing but negative things. So addressing the negative things automatically makes me like negative to some people. But I'm sorry, I just got to bring some balance. And I just got to tell the truth. And what I'm hearing is just a lot of confusion.
It's just even more crazier because she has a lot of beautiful things about her. very great positive things about her. But how, like, in what sense does it make and regard does it make to talk about something beautiful about someone if all they ever do is make it ugly? If you're literally spewing out negativity and ugliness, how can anybody hone into the beautiful things about you or even appreciate those things about you rather?
Oh, good point. And I want to say these two things after these two people who said these. I don't know if you heard me, but I said these two people right here. The process of identity theft, Solar question mark. Yes. Fun fact: I'm actually waiting on a police report because I'm filing for fraud right now. While I'm being blamed for it from somebody, it's happening to me. I'm actually going through that process of actual fraud. She probably is, I don't know what she's got going on. She just needs to keep doing what she's doing. As far as what she talked to me about, yes, I helped her with certain taxes. That's not fraud. There's nothing fraud with that. We were together. She was supposed to be my wife. There's no fucking problem, I thought, with helping her do her taxes. We're doing taxes. She's saying the person who helped her do her taxes is doing all this stuff to her. And she's trying to make that me, or whatever she's trying to insinuate. Whatever she's actually trying to insinuate. So that's funny. Identity theft, I'm actually filing for fraud right now for certain things, which is funny. While she's accusing me of it and blaming me for whatever the fuck she got going on. And then somebody else said something else. They said, buy something off that registry. Okay, it's my fault. Here's the thing about buying something off that registry. Why the fuck? Number one, I had the registry on my page for a long time, even as she blocked me and removed me and cussed me out and did all the nastiest things. And said all the nastiest things about Velvet being pregnant. I still kept Azuli's registry up. Okay? I still kept our child's registry up on my page the whole time. Why would I go to our baby registry that y'all supposed to be getting gifts for us as the parents to take care of the daughter? Why would I go buy that list when that's what the registry is for? Number one. Number two, I'm not knowing you need a Cash App. I'm sending you messages and things and getting in trouble for it, saying, hey, do you need anything? Are you okay? I'm getting tarot readings saying something may be wrong, and I'm checking in. I'm like, hey, something wrong? Are you okay? I'm always trying to be there. I'm always present. I'm always thinking about what's best for everybody. And it's unfortunate to me that I am being presented as the person who's neglectful when I'm blocked in every way. Blocked from all texts, blocked from all calls, blocked from everything. No, that Mexico number was not me. That's not me. She's blaming me for things I'm not doing. Addresses that she's talking about with her phone, the fucking Verizon. Babe, we just bought a phone. We just got a phone. We just bought a brand new. We just got.
And that
what are you
Solar
talking
bought
about?
with,
I paid for it with my money. She used her credentials. That's her phone, and it's T-Mobile. When have I ever? I've never used Verizon. I've had the same number my whole life. Ask anybody who has my number. Can't believe you would even try to talk about my mother. We're going to talk about the rest. My mother told me certain things, but I'm not going to talk about it on here. We're going to bring this over to YouTube real quick, y'all. Go to my bio if you need to go to YouTube. Go ahead, subscribe, or whatever. We're about to go over there, and yeah, this is going to be fun. Go spend money on your kids. Hey, they said go spend money on my kids, Velvet. They said go spend money on my kids. I'm pretty sure this place costs money. I'm pretty sure that's my kid. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 more kids in there that I think are very grateful that there's money being spent on them. I think that they're very grateful that there's money being spent on them as well.
definitely
Talking about taking care of children, I'm taking care of all 4. She's just making it seem like I'm not. And it's unfortunate, and our personal affairs have to be online. You guys don't need to know the details of our personal affairs. I'm sorry, you've given yourself too much importance. I'm sorry. We're choosing to let you in on these things, to have opinions and viewpoints and perspectives. Best thing you could do is learn from us.
Some people choose to do it for fame and clout, and some people do it because niggas is shitting on them and defaming their character. Some people do it to just do it for fun and try to fuck people's lives up and do shit to people. And other people do it because they need to put a stop to the malice and the animosity that's going on that they do not deserve.
And look, they said, what have you done for your new baby girl? I wear Savage Fenty. I'm broke. Which is it? It's, you want to know which it is? It's none of your fucking business.
Respect.
That's which one it is. None of yours. Okay, we're going to YouTube. All right. Peace. I love you guys. Love wins.
My, 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 my. Ooh. I tell ya. I just want to find that video with her doing her confessions, which is the hardest thing to find. When he sat up there, had her up there, telling all her business. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see if I can find it. When you ain't looking for it, you can find stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't know which one of my videos is in. I have no idea. But I wanted you to hear her life story. And they sticking with it. Mm-mm-mm. They have done so much to each other. You really can't. What are you gonna do? What can you really say? Unless they took it down. I'm looking for that one particular one. And they must have took it down. Please don't make me look through my old videos. That won't be nice. When she first came back to Puerto Rico, and they made her sit up there. He embarrassed and humiliated the heck out of her. I'm like, every way this girl go, she get humiliated on top of humiliated. On top of humiliated. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, and crazy. Mama. It's coming. Mm-mm. Let me see what y'all saying in there. What y'all talking about? Hey, Sack. She wasn't talking about those taxes. She was talking about the revising bill. I didn't. Legal wife or fake marriage. The IRS is not woke. Nobody was in Ohio, but Hey, Charles, tax fraud. He's so zesty. Baby, see, everything is cute when you in it, but when you ain't in it no more, it ain't cute no more, right? When these women be with these men, everything is cute. And then you know how these men get down. Let's just say, that's like you be with somebody that's a daggone thief. And when you out there watching him rob other people, it's all cute until it's you. Not saying that's what happened with them, but I'm just saying. And I don't know how revising goes, but most of these bills, it's like you can only, like, after a month, they cut your phone off. After a month or two, they cut your phone off. And you would have been got a letter in the mail, a text, a phone call, something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's something else she's not telling us too. She'll talk about the address is from there. So the address is from there. They don't have your picture ID. They don't have your picture ID if they went to Verizon people, and they don't have an actual bill with your name on it. So what bill did they use to get this phone? That's what I'm saying. You're leaving out some things. Janae, you're leaving out some stuff. Do they know somebody in Verizon that does the hookup? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because there's no way they went and got a phone in your name, and there's no ID from you, and there's no no type of bill with your name in it that says Ohio. So how did they get this phone? They don't just take somebody's social security number and that's it. If y'all Verizon phone company does it, then hey, they didn't separate. We're talking about them getting the phone. So maybe, I'm not sure. Velvet and Solar talk relationship issues. Velvet admits to not want. Yeah, that was before. She said she's sorry now. You late, Sat. You late, Sat Data. She's sorry now. She's sorry now. She's sorry. Lady Gaga miss having an affair with. Oh Lord. Hey, Miss Doubles. She said she gave him her identification during the time he was doing her taxes. Things you give your tax preparer, social security number, birth certificate. That's how he was able to get. I get that, Miss Doubles. But what I'm saying is, did she take her info back? Remember, that's for the taxes. We're talking about a phone. So how did he get back the information? Did he do a photo? Even if he did a photograph of it, they're still leaving out something. Did he have a hookup there or not? Even if he made copies, if he went down to Verizon itself, Verizon is going to say, hey, this is not you on this ID, and this is not your bill. So, unless she's saying that he has hookups, that's the only way that could be done if he has hookups in Verizon. So, it doesn't matter if he got fake anything or real anything. When you walk into a store, even if you know people's business, they're not giving you that phone. I don't know about that. He could have applied for the phone online, paid for it with a credit card, and it came in the mail. That could be. That could be. That could be. But most people go to the stores. But they did it online. That could be. No, he did. They did a whole interview. They did a whole interview. They did a whole interview, a 2-hour interview. Like I said, we won't watch the interview, but we're gonna hear it out because at this point is it's the same thing like carbonation. I do something to you, you do something to me. I do something to you, you do something to me. That's how that is. Because then 1 minute she says she's putting in the police papers. The next minute she says she ain't. Then she says she did it already. I don't know. I don't know. But he did say, I don't know where taxes come from. He said taxes. She say a phone bill. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is, well, she wouldn't know the bill, where the bill was going. She wouldn't have known. She would not have known. Now, what I would say is, if that really happened to me and I was that mad, that would not be televised. That would not be televised at all. If you're really mad at somebody and you want to handle that business, I'm not going to give you no warning. I'm not giving you no warnings. You figure it out yourself. They will not let me find that damn interview. Damn. Let me see if I put in Puerto Rico. Let me see something. Let's see what happens here. Dag it. They won't. Uh, they doing me so wrong. So wrong. Maybe I put Dr. Bishop there. Maybe I see it with the Dr. Bishop. Mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to find that myself. Damn it. This ain't right. This is not right. She. Let me see what happens here. Now this one, now this right here it may not be the video I'm looking for, but this is still the video when she comes back. Hey, how you doing, baby? Did y'all watch Velvet say Janae was the cohort? Yeah, we said that. But what difference does it make? Are you happy he's in jail or not? Yeah, he was like, shush. No, I know, and I gotta look at my old videos for it. I thought it might have been the video you look for. That that was no. This an old video, and to embarrass her and humiliate her, he made her tell everything from Thailand on, from when she was on the street doing BJs and everything. I mean, he humiliated the heck out of that girl. See, they all been done dirty by that man. Why she kept coming back for that humiliation is gonna eat her ass up. But it still goes back to why she went to Thailand and then why she had to run here. I mean, we could just put in the theory anywhere. You're gonna see her with a lot of different people. That's why, in a sense, I'm glad she's pregnant. So she could sit her ass down. Hey, Black Intelligence, how are you? This is why I'm kind of glad she is pregnant. Yeah, Velvet done slipped a little bit too much. Mm. But this is another oldie when she first came back. We're going to check it out and see what happens. Is this it? Another throwback. But this when she first came back. Let's check it out.
Are you gonna honestly tell me that you like Nateri?
I do. She has a lot of great things that she brings. She has a lot of great talent that she brings, and I admire that. I don't really get mad at her because I do a lot of things, and I can't look at her and look and judge her. I can't do that. So I look at myself and I'll be like, oh, girl, you good. So I admire you.
Tired of waking up feeling groggy? This device could be your new best friend. Do you struggle with falling asleep at night?
And I love you. And the things that you do, I look past them. Love keeps you in record of wrongdoing. And so maybe it is that you have to see something in yourself that I'm sure you have. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. And sometimes people get the misconception that it's doing something to that person. But it's just, and it's something very well, maybe someone too. I read it in our pattern. We have a lot of mishaps with communication. We have a lot of mishaps with coming together because sometimes we're afraid of the energy that we have together because it's so strong. And it's so magnetic and it's so forceful. And sometimes when you see it, it says a pattern. You either want to go closer to it or you either escape from it. And that's the difference to my family and said a lot of things. You bashed us online, you talked about us, and now you're here back in the presence of us. It's like subconsciously I could feel like I'm getting back to you. I'm getting back familiar with you and one with you again. Absolutely. It takes time, of course.
Now, I don't know if y'all can hear straight. No, this ain't it. This is not it. This is not it. It's another one. I know, but remember he said how she said you done bashed us and talked about us. But what she didn't know is you don't do that to a narcissist. A narcissistic person forgets nothing. That's why we cannot. We got to keep reminding ourselves, whether y'all think that Nature Nut did it or not, Nature Boy only let her back to embarrass her and humiliate her. Regardless if she came back for well, she got what she wanted. She got Solar Baby. She just it didn't turn out the way she wanted it to be. But she didn't know that she was gonna have to pay. She's gonna have to pay. Just that she wasn't abused like Malaya and Velvet. Malaya and Velvet was abused, baby. They was abused. She wasn't abused like that. So she didn't understand. She understood what she saw, but it wasn't her. But she thought that the minute Nature Boy let you back, and they still got her clothes, she didn't know she was being set up from then. Now let's go.
On the level in humanity goes through that. When someone does something, when someone is experiencing something, or saying things about you online or doing things that family do to each other.
You're saying he is not being genuine right now.
How am I not being genuine? I'm being honest. That's what I'm doing. I'm being honest with myself and telling her that yes, subconsciously I may feel that I'm avoiding her energy. I am because she did things, she said things, and I'm riding with my family. When that happened, I rode with my family, and so she's back. And Poppy did it. He's like, "Oh, I have her." I can't even remember the words he used exactly, but he spoke about it yesterday. And I forgive her. I am. You have to work at forgiving me. You can't just overnight. But I'm not disrespecting her. I'm honoring her energy and her presence every day. I acknowledge her every day. I love every day. I love her.
But tell us the other side. Tell us the ugly side.
I am telling you.
Tell us the real, tell us the real shit. How do you really feel about that bitch?
Oh,
Tell us the real. Where's the nature where you at?
Yes. How you be carrying yourself?
Really, Bobby?
How you be carrying your energy around here? Like you should be more.
Now,
I can say that and see that within myself. Like more lively and
me?
No, not at all. You. I'm talking to you on the series because I don't feel like that.
Stop. We're talking about something totally different.
Yeah. He was saying like. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you mean?
Tell us about how you really feel about her. What's your real feelings about her? People know. They hear it out of your mouth. They know, and they want you to be real.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Paula.
So basically the people, okay, they're like, oh, this beautiful woman comes along. She has a beautiful body. She's gorgeous. She has many talents. She has many gifts and things that she brings. She brings a whole array of culture with her. And so the people are like, oh my God, Malia, she's great. How is she reacting? So I get what they're trying to say. So I understand, right? Am I correct? With me, I'm over here like, you know what my energy is doing? I'm being more smart up here than anger and rage. Because I can see how you take it because of the monogamy in your mind. Or the way Babylon has made you look at relationships. I could view
Right,
that.
I understand it, but
that.
don't go into that, man.
No.
Tell us how you really feel about the theory, man.
I'm about to touch on it, but I had to connect with the people so they could know.
They smart. They with it. They understand everything. They've been rocking with us for 6 years. These motherfuckers ain't stupid. They know exactly where we at. These people been watching us for a long time.
I just want
they want to see growth. They want to see. They know you.
I understand, but can I touch upon my growth that I have been having? That's what I
want to know about how you feel about the series.
I can't really say that I have that many harsh feelings, but I'm going to say that I do feel it can be real, but I'm not going to be too much. There's some things I did have been noticing, right? So your energy is very.
Hey,
Let me face my energy for you. Your energy is very. Let me touch. Your energy is very you think you should be where I am, and you do things in a way that are saying that you are in competition too, because you look at me and probably like, oh, I want this Poppy too, and I want to do things that Malia does with Poppy, and it's like you have to work your way up. You can't just come. And you would never push me out my way, because I'm in my position. I am root in because I am ordained to finish. You understand?
Very much so.
So you would never. That's what they want. You would never.
No, nobody want to be pushed to the wall like you.
Put myself in. Of course, you would. So, yeah, I need you to know your place. I need you to stop standing when we're sitting. I need you to stop sitting on the bed when we're sitting on the floor.
Mm.
I need you to stop trying to brush up on me. You need to sit down and learn.
Mm.
You can't have everything because sometimes everything that you want is not everything that you need.
Mama.
And you need to understand that. And the place that you have with Baba G is different from the place that me and Baba G has. So stop comparing as well. That's my feelings. I do hope that.
How do you feel about what she's saying? Do you feel that she has a valid point? Do you feel like what she's saying is real? What's your thoughts on that?
I feel like she earned it. She earned the position she's in. And I admire that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if it seemed like I'm trying to take your position or in competition, that's what I felt from you. And I definitely have, once upon a time, was in competition with you. I'll be real.
And I can feel that.
And
But she loves Solar.
like now is like I want to be like you.
Huh?
It's like you don't understand how much I admire how far you came and what he done with you. That's why I'm close to him because I seen the beauty he's done with you. I seen the transformation y'all done together, and I'm here for a reason. And we have a connection as well. And I'm willing to. I want to go deep into it.
Mama.
With your permission. You know what I'm saying? Because it's also is y'all are God. Y'all are balance. Y'all are yin to the yang. He's not gonna come close to me if you don't make it like that. That's what I noticed. So it's like, okay, I'm playing it cool. I'm learning my role. I'm playing my part. And also, he has to tell me, yes.
I have a very important question for you, Leah.
Okay.
The Malia you are today.
Because of Baba G.
Right. If you was the Malia you are today, back when Velvet was here,
I would have been mature. That situation. I would have spoke up. I would have held my ground.
You ain't did
I
nothing.
would have did things much, much different. I would have embraced her.
You ain't did nothing.
I would have been hit mentally. Because I don't know, but back then I was immature. I was young. I was learning myself. I was quiet. I was shy. I was timid. I was passive aggressive. I was
gosh,
many things, and because of that, I think that my universe was like picking at me more to get me to rile up and be who I was supposed to be. And so that's what you see. You see the beach. You see that. You see that my universe wanted me to get riled up. It wanted us to connect, but it still wasn't working. And so, but and I had the information I have now, and the knowledge I have now, and the wisdom, and the knowing, and the feeling, and the herb. Nigga, we up there, goddamn one.
girl, bye.
And we are embraced.
Girl, bye. Girl,
for just
bye.
$67, you can make as many videos as you want,
bye.
and you never
Bye
need to pick
and
up a
bye.
camera or use any.
Each other. We would love each other. Wouldn't have animosity to each other. Because we know that herb make us know that who we
What herb?
each other. It seems to be
so that you know more. So the you were back then, you could talk to her. What would you?
You need to stand up. Get up. Fight. That's what I'm doing.
This sound is terrible.
What you doing?
This sound
Why
is
you-
terrible.
Why you not talking? Why you not communicating? You're not saying what you say. You're a coward. Coward. Why you not facing yourself? That is you in another form. Why you running away? Why you shying away? Why you not speaking your heart? Why you not talking to yourself? Why you not being aggressive with yourself? Why you not giving love to
So
yourself?
people feel like you're not really big. You're just saying what's in your brain. That's Julia's.
Why do people feel I'm big? I'm not.
You're saying what you think you is in the program. What your
No,
program is
that's-
saying rather than actually saying what's really in your heart. You're bypassing your heart and you're going with your head and what you think is politically correct to say. People are saying in the chat, we want to hear real shit.
Old meaning of it. Ever. Okay. Damn, you're a little heavy. All right. Y'all deep shit.
I'm like,
Ouch.
way deep in there. This was
Damn, y'all wanna really feel y'all. Y'all know y'all go through things. Y'all-
He said, Malia, you ran away 30 minutes ago. Come on, girl.
I always run away. Yeah, that's my lower self. Understanding of things was of me just to that was me running away because I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to face it. I was embarrassed about it. I felt stupid about certain things I do. And I just run away and the mindset I'll adapt is not a good mindset because it's not it didn't lead me back to where it led me to a place that's like lonely, cold, and a place that no one wants to be. And it led me to those times of myself, and I look back and I'm like, I don't want to do that shit no more. I want to truly just face myself and deal with the situation rather than keep playing games with it and keep going out there and running away. Rather than just face yourself because everywhere you go, there you are. So, but I understand what you're saying about Velvet, right? You said if she was here, how would you feel knowing the relationship that her and Poppy has? I would feel like sometimes I feel like or I feel alone, or I feel like I want to cry and we'll still talk about it. I'm emotional, but then I'll still understand the honor and the purpose of it. Like I'll go to those moments, I'll have those moments, those negative moments, but I'll also have those positive moments where I'll be like, girl, you understand the purpose of it though. And I also have those moments where I just want to cry.
Okay.
I will say something though. I will say this. Can they hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will say this that you do understand why I want to be psychology, right?
Absolutely.
Like more like you because you said earlier.
You know that I'm you and I'm just alive. I want to be close to you. And I also understand why you want to be close to biology because he can help you with your mind and then just,
It's
as a
magic.
whole.
Yeah, like it's like he helps with our mind become strong.
Absolutely, I understand all of that. I'm a very understanding person. You want to dig my son room cabinetry?
Yes.
I'm very
and
understanding.
And like I said before, I admire what he's done with you.
What he will do, because I see you already.
Yeah. So it take time, and that's what I'm learning here is to take things slow. And I'm impulsive. I have an Aries sun as well, and Leo moon. And just wanted to make it be clear that I choose not to have any ill will with you. It's ordained, like you said. So whatever shall be. You know what I'm saying? We play by house, right? So I come into this house and I'll be where I have to be. And I don't want anyone to feel like I'm just here trying to get into your position.
Can I add something? It's very magical. Something I'm about to say. He said it the other day. He was like, if you Kanye, I'm gonna be a Kanye, but still,
Of course.
you can still glitter and glow. You can still flutter and flow.
Someone said Malik once, Nature Boy to himself.
No. You know why? Because I go deep and I understand deep. And when I look at it, sometimes I want my alone time. I want my time here. And also the woman get this. But I understand because when I'm being puppies by itself, the woman gotta do their things. It's a lot that I have to do. Poppy always say, it's funny, Poppy be like, I'm simple. I'm like, Poppy, no, you're not. Like you're very like he be needing stuff, he be needing you to do this. So we village of women. We need a woman. Poppy is he's massive.
I need y'all all
a
to
collective. A collective nation, a collective humanity. So he needs entourage around him. He needs people around him that will help him and cater to him and nurture him and tend to his needs. He needs women. So I may one day, he may, want to luck one day. And I'm on my he won't feel good. And I'm on feel good. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't do it by myself.
FBI have always been shady. Because she wants the spot.
Many scenarios to do it. Like, no, I don't. That's not what I prefer.
So can I answer your question? So that one time when we was like in Poppy's room and we fucked that day.
When?
That day that I was on the bed.
Yes.
Sex. Say sex.
Make love.
I like that.
So my question is to you, because I woke up on the bed happy, like to you next to me, like, and I want that to continue to just.
Was that the meeting? That was the rising after that?
Yeah.
The meeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you what you said that because I liked having.
We've known each other a long time. When was the last time you had a man, Elise? Sometimes.
Us to get on bed. I liked being in Poppy's arms and you just having you together in the arms. Right, and I did feel something coming from you, but I know it was uncomfortability for a second. So we're not even gonna focus on that. We're gonna push forward and just be, comfortable with whatever. So I just want to understand, like, would you feel upset if I get closer to Poppy the way I'm supposed to? Would you feel like, distant? Because you just said, I want attention too and everything from how you.
Yeah, I will still feel like that. Yes, absolutely. But I will channel my passion and that feeling.
He said, "I ain't ready to go cook." Go ahead, I go cook. When back, we'll let you go cook. Cause she does want to go cook. They said, Fufu's coming down now.
So as any
Again, this is coming from a woman who says how much she's in love with Solar, but she's talking about getting close with Poppy. That's why I said y'all take nobody. Whoever's taking sides, there is no side to take. There is no side to take. Hey, Lexi. I saw your video too. I saw your video today. I meant to leave a comment. I'll leave a comment. I'm gonna watch it again and leave a comment. But it was very good. But people like, oh, I should pick this one. You shouldn't pick none of them. Absolutely not, none of them.
any other woman, yes, you still get you.
It's very natural.
It's
Yeah.
very natural. Yes, I'm about to sit here and like, no, yes. But I deal with it different.
How do you deal with it?
I deal with it by, like Poppy said, go in your mind and picture scenarios in your head and make it believable in your head. Imagine it in your head and look at it and make it for what it really is.
Like the connection you guys have, and it can never ever touch or beat or mind. Like there's no comparison. It's like we have our own connection with the source, and I like that.
That's true.
That's the key in polygamy. Like, you know, when it comes down to sisterhood and everything, is just understanding. That's why I had to understand. Like, I have my own connection with them, regardless of what's going on and not, and how much time I have to put in. I'll put in that time so it can be stronger. I'll become
Right, but yesterday you were just saying, the day before yesterday, you were saying that you were in love with Solar.
I was, and then you told me that it was a fantasy, and that was something
I told you was a fantasy, or
I had to realize it was a fantasy. Yeah, I felt like literally after that meeting, it literally popped, and I was like, fuck it, like, oh my god, like how long I've been in this bubble for about 2 years now, going on 3 over Solar for what? I was since Thailand.
You hear
I
this?
was like, okay, well, I
You
have
hear
to
this?
pop it and come into my reality because I don't want to be in the dreamland for so long that I look stupid. I look humiliated every time I'll go visit her. So
Tells me so.
they said you can't fall out of love in one day.
it's not that I fall out of love in one day. It's getting back to reality.
Reality.
Right.
Too. Like, what about when he comes here? Is it gonna be
That's what I've been
different?
wanting
Is it
to
going to be like when he gets here, and then are you gonna?
No. Where am I gonna go? Where is that leading to? You know what I'm saying? Destruction, self neglect, like self-hate. Like I'm not gonna go there. If I can't love myself enough to be where I'm at, why would I go over there and do that? It makes no sense.
It says Nateri is obsessed with Solar,
I was obsessed.
and you're not.
I see my sister wives. I can see where I can go from here. I know I can be stronger and wiser with you as a lead.
It says, did she before?
Now, heard her say, I was. Now I want to be with you and my sister wives. This is what I'm saying. This is what Solar had to hear every damn day. I don't know if that's the cat or the dog. My. This is what Solar had to hear every single day. That's why we could just sit back and watch the show and mind our business. This is what he had to hear every day. I was, but she chose. She chose to be a sister wife, and she also chose to want to move further up and become the main wife. But let's go.
For I love the true.
That's facts. Because I have to love myself. I have to love me first before I can even love anybody else. and it was with him. I actually seen things about myself that okay, I'm pointing the finger at him, but actually is in me. And actually, I need to take accountability for myself and grow up in myself and stand up in myself and be exactly who I want to be, regardless of how anybody feels or what I'm going to be perceived or anything like that. So it really now I am here. I like to say engaged to Poppy, engaged to my king because I haven't fully allowed myself became one. That's why you see me the other day, like, doing that. So, and now after that point, I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm breaking my spell of what I've in my mind.
Right, because someone said, Malia, you want the other woman so you don't have to do all the work that needs to be done. You don't want to share him emotionally.
I do share emotionally.
It's more so to the woman to share themselves.
I think it's up to the women to open themselves up to Poppy.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm holding them back from Poppy. It's for them being and embracing Poppy themselves and having confidence in themselves.
Shamara said, child, she wants solo. Don't come messing with Malia and Baba G Union. You need to be alone, Terry. You from man to man, girl, take a break.
Well, I am alone. I'm with myself. So I don't know what else to say to that. I'm learning.
They're not scared of Malia how they were scared of Velvet.
Because I'm gentle. I'm more gentle.
She's not like that.
No, she's not like that. So
She has that type of energy.
But I have my moments when I'm like, hold up.
along that time, but it's
I
like I feel like it's divine.
I don't. But I'm not like. No.
It's never been this close.
She was more distant. She didn't even like to share the clothes. Like we share clothes.
Yeah, we share thoughts.
We share thoughts. We share. But you know
Even
what I mean?
getting
It's just
deeper
simple
into
like
that,
that. It's
you
just
know?
getting deeper.
It takes time.
We touch, we hug, we talk, communicate.
It says you could be gentle and still pressure when you queen.
And that's what I was touching upon. Absolutely. That's normal.
We need a royal queen to represent us next to Nature Boy because he's royal.
Yeah. I express myself in one of those manners actually, but it's still understanding when I do that because it's not no ill intent. You know.
They said we need a queen to represent the woman.
Here you are.
And so they said that you need a real one. What is it that it's
someone that can represent what it means to be a carbonation woman to the greatest degree. No, what it means, yeah.
To be feminine, to be emotional, to express their emotions. Yeah.
Right. Learning how to be so, because for me myself, I've closed out like my emotions wise, and we come on this journey. I've seen a lot of emotionally and how I dealt with triggers or my own mishaps and my own things I have to face within myself. The fact that he's always there, like constantly.
These niggas, these comedies be funny as shit.
I know.
It was just saying put it on Twitter.
But like, you might think it's time, but it's really sacred. We be on that time, but what time is it?
That'd probably be nice. Like orgy on.
We be on that time, but what time?
It says put the orgy on Twitter and they'll see themselves being peaceful and have them watch it every time they feel jealous. That's a good idea.
You're supposed to honor being like this,
He said he has the best roles.
True that.
I always put Aya and Velvet. They share the same carbonation strength. It says.
I don't know about Velvet.
Aya is too airheadish for Queen. She's a sweet girl, but she doesn't exude any strength. Now that I agree with.
A lot of us.
That I do agree with. No, she's right. That's absolutely true. That's something. Nateri Queen. Nateri doesn't know the knowledge.
I don't know the knowledge. So why would I wait? I don't know the knowledge. Gotta get in tune with that first.
Malia knows the knowledge. Y'all niggas seen her do the 5 sciences.
And it streams out of me in ways that you don't understand. And so it's my
Running your business without a tax strategy is like eating spaghetti without utensils. It's ill-advised and it's
my knowledge is in cloud.
Someone said that's Aya. She needs to get a little more strength about her. They said you need to get a little more strength about you.
No,
Yeah. Her strength.
Why? What's my strength in my body?
Because she's feminine.
Wait, they said, I don't know. Malia did sleep in the woods, the cold. That's pretty strong to me.
Right.
No. Oh my gosh.
He said, Aya has strength in the pots and the pans.
I'm gonna celebrate because if only you knew what you was watching.
They say, do you guys get tired of doing this?
No.
Bring it on. That's what I say. Bring it on.
Nateri shouldn't be there. Period. She's a snake.
Now,
Shed skin, or
you know what?
Malia doesn't have confidence, and Aya doesn't have any strength.
and that's things that we're working on. Mama Aya has,
And Nateri doesn't know the knowledge.
and I have a no, so she has to gain her strength, and I have to gain my confidence.
It says Nateri doesn't care to know that knowledge.
No, I definitely care to know the knowledge. Definitely. That's why I'm here.
Nateri looks uncomfortable.
I'm very comfortable. I'm actually pretty good right here. I feel good. Feel real good. Like, bring it on.
You're lucky, nature boy. Your wives are all beautiful. Don't let the trolls dictate your home. Why are you allowing this to happen? This is so nasty.
That's a fact.
Nateri could be queen. She's cuckoo.
Things are gonna come get tested for you to know things about you.
Man, I'm a queen regardless.
Someone said Malia makes nature boy look like Bobby Brown.
Wait, what? With Whitney? Bobby and Whitney was a thing.
And Whitney, she
powerhouse.
I like that. Bobby and Whitney was a thing. They was a group. No, they was on their James Brown type time. Okay.
I'm a good looking Bobby.
Whitney.
She is rocking.
Let's go. Come on down.
Yes, my God.
Okay, Aya, you ready to go? Make something.
Please.
Come on, Efru.
Come on, right.
Yeah, you can grab some.
Yeah, TV.
Okay, let me ask you a question, and I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think that nature boy receives woman? Do you believe that nature boy receives women that are special needs woman? Do you believe that nature boy's women are special needs?
You're very special. I'm very special.
I'm in the special area. Magical type of arena. I can't fit
Press
your
one if you think that any of my wives are special needs.
For sure, I was just one time.
Hey, Blanchy Poo.
That never came out of my mouth. That's how I wanted it to me. I never said superstar. I never said superstar.
If something was to happen to Nature Boy, what would be next in life for y'all? If something was to happen to Nature Boy, what would be next for y'all in life?
Yep.
One at a time. We're gonna start with Malia.
Yeah. I'll be a widow. Absolutely.
No one can what you just said, Malia.
Death for me. Because if Poppy dies, I wither away with him. There's no purpose for me here. He is me. He is my I'm his electron. And so it's we need each other, and without him, who am I?
Do you really mean that, Malia?
Yes.
That's some deep shit to say. Why would you say that if you didn't mean that?
Right.
No one's holding the gun to your head to say that shit, man. Come on, let's keep it all the way fucking real here. You making it seem real fucking weird.
Weird? Oh.
It could seem weird from someone from
But I understand.
die.
But I understand that you're like, why would you wouldn't move on after?
They said Malia will be back in New Orleans.
Oh no, that's what you that's what you and this is a higher version of it, so
Can we answer that seriously?
she's been there.
They said he told her to kill herself if he died.
He didn't say that at all.
For me to be
Y'all
back
say
here,
that switching it up.
he did not say that.
He said, I would die because he's not going to be killed. I'll just wither away because it's not really what's I'm withering away. My man, no. That's literally what happened in our first year. This is the center and the source of my reality. I feel like, it's not my purpose.
This is so good. This is so good. You got 221 people in the building watching.
Oh, we have okay. What?
Yeah.
So add it in on side.
Material looks uncomfortable and out of place.
I'm comfortable. I'm ready to be. I've always been here.
So how about these dies? What are you gonna do, Terry? Oh, you look to the left. That means you got.
No, I'm gonna say the truth.
No, but you look to the left.
I'm gonna look right. I don't know what to say now. Like, I'm gonna just say how I was gonna say. I said I don't think he ever would die. He can never die.
But if he was to, for some reason, for some strange reason, for some odd reason, what would you do? Young Dolph died. Like, if that was the case, then that happened, what would you do? Can we get some nuts, please? Why are you slamming all the doors?
I wouldn't know what I do. I wouldn't know what I do. I've been watching you for the past 6 years. You've been on my mind. Funded on you online like I didn't have feelings for you. I didn't even know I had feelings for you.
But you have feelings for every man you've dealt with.
Oh, wow. That's how you...
No, I'm just saying. You said that. I'm just saying what the people would say. I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you feel that.
It says, Nature Boy, do you think Malia would haul ass?
What?
What do you mean?
What's that mean? What concept?
Like she felt like that's it.
Yeah, like I was speeding off.
In those moments when I do run off and run away and go, I come back and I'll always back. That's always be here. I will always be one with Poppy. About my G. I'll always be. That would.
You take a detour.
Would you give your body to another man?
No, I've done that already.
If I died, would you eventually give your body to another man?
No man don't want that.
I was living and you did.
Very much true. Not the right.
And Terry, you wouldn't be with another man ever? You would just be a widow for the rest of your life?
She be having solar baby
This
like
to
she
clear
is
out
now.
stuck poop fast.
She'll be having solar baby like she is now.
I'm gonna be real. Like I don't know. I don't see that. Like I don't know. I don't really understand that. I'm not even. I can't even grasp the whole vision, honestly. So I don't know what to say.
Exactly,
You
Blanche.
know what I'm saying? Like all I know is I'm present now. Yeah, I'm present now.
You see what it is?
They said yes, Malia, you would marry Pice.
Well, she got me, so I kind of represent. She got
That.
me. You guys are
That
sisters.
one, because I already reached my apex of being with.
With who?
No,
Price.
never.
No, never.
Never.
I reached my apex. Even me kept going back and forth. I reached my apex because I was understanding that I was with him because of insecure reasons. And me trying to run for myself. And you know what I realized?
I don't know where the poop
that I
come
needed
from.
an old man to guide me into being a woman.
They said Zoka gonna fuck soon.
I've done that, and I've seen how it made me feel afterwards.
Why you doing that face? What's wrong? Why you...
I've done it. I understand. Shiesty shit.
Who shite you? Who shite you?
That's how you do those things in the dark, so you know.
It said Zoka cheated on me while she was with me. I didn't have to die to experience that.
Experience that type of loyalty. I did in your face.
From you?
Because you know what to follow. The person you have in your life.
And then Terry, you're saying you would.
Forgive myself.
They said I'm smiling. You know you be bouncing on True's dick.
Yeah. No.
I'm talking about. They said I'm talking about Sheba.
Sheba.
Mm-hmm. Gotta eat that little peanut like it's gonna last forever.
You want me
One at a time. One peanut at a time, damn it.
Press one if you think they capping.
No, they
Press one.
standing by
I'll
your
be able to
side.
sleep with another nigga after me if I died.
He's eating it. Oh, Stacy. I really didn't want to play this one. I want to find that other one.
And seriously, she not fucking the something happened to me.
Oh.
Thank God, this got so cold. Dang, get a squirrel. It was so hot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, like, it's just like got so just like that.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Got some light up in that. Got some light up in that.
No puppies.
No, I'm not, because that's one of my demons. That's one of the things with that. He's very much saving from that, you know, because you can be having sex with a whole lot of people and having different energies than you, and you not being able to know your own mind and clarity with you. That's why I feel very much.
If you want to burn fat quickly, there is a vegetable you must absolutely never eat. Do you know what that vegetable is? According to a new scientific discovery,
I found my keeper, my son. Your man's supposed to be your mind, supposed to be agreeing with him And I this is the source. I came here, searching the whole relationship and shit. I found my purpose for life, which is deeper than a relationship.
I said Malia's I said Natiri's gonna be the first one to move on.
That's what they think. I'm just being realistic. My Mars is in the 7th house.
You come off like Robin Gibbons.
What's that? What's that? Because it says the song today. We need a green light. So that's Robin. I don't know who I don't know who that is.
Cold Green. It's definitely Cold Green. They're gonna end on y'all.
You need to go to Cold Orange.
Who is Robin?
Yeah, we gotta get a little phone and be like Robin Gibbons.
Send them girls back to see the wide open.
What? You know, that's why we're supposed to have like an island with only half the people that you want. There's this whole woman around him. You're always creating in this world. You wouldn't even be occupied. You wouldn't even look at nobody else.
Natiri, her escape.
I'm not. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Yeah, she's getting places.
You said you are gonna have sex with them.
I was just trying to like really think about the question. I know how I am with my stars in the 7th house. I was like, nah, I don't think so. I just be analyzing, so just be like, oh no, and just be like, what you want to hear, but I wanted to be brief and just really sit with the question and answer myself instead of just trying to go what everybody's saying. You know, that's how I analyze it. I mean, I've had a lot of sex in my life. Everybody knows that. You know, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want to feel anybody else.
I'm nigga said your purpose is.
What? Tell me. Thank you.
These people are fucking crazy.
You say your purpose is right. Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna say your purpose is finger drawn.
On the playground. They just smack us down. That's very true. That's finger in the word. Or finger on the like a finger paint.
A spider does nothing but make a web and sit there.
That's a fact. Have a purpose. So you still get a house sometimes. Everything comes to it. It's like the light. It's like the you are the entanglement in the web. This is got us all entangled. Oh my gosh, right? Today, I would go on for eternity.
They said Zoka is saying I'm love her. Great.
Some real shit, like you like. That's funny. Okay. It's
I don't know. Lisa was so large, she gonna bust it wide open.
Tell her bring it back.
We'll probably have a 7-hour long session. There ain't gonna be no fucking
It's like,
busting
why
it
would
wide open.
it makes no sense because in my head it's like, okay, I've done that. I went, had sex with so I've been had sex, blah blah. It's like it's not leave me fulfilled. It does not leave me filled with having two different energies within me when I only want one. Patty cake in.
No, that's fair.
I'll be like,
Oh.
because I ever feel like I want my king, or he is lusting or wanting for me, and I'm wanting for him. I went into it because I feel the connection. I admire him. I love him. Like, so if he calls someone like, oh, like trying to, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like, or I do things to get sex from him, even when I was listening. I'm not gonna say a beach. Makes no.
And Malia, you said if I die, what you gonna do?
I don't know where that way with you.
Nobody can hear you.
I'm gonna be a widow and wither away with you. That's for love.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that.
And then understand.
You're gonna be a widow and wither away with me.
Going deep with Poppy, I understand.
What do you think you'll end up in, like in a crazy house?
I wouldn't do myself like that. I wouldn't like try to go that deep. No, I wouldn't react any crazy. I'd probably be off to myself when raps. If there's a that.
I said, why won't you go back to your son?
Because he has a life, and Poppy said it. We said best this time, right? Every time we were talking, and he said that he's better off living that life because of the things that you did will prevent from living a good life with him. You will have to be off living a life with him because of the embarrassment and the shame that's behind my situation. So he's better off with my Babylon sisters because he can forge that family. They can take care of him. They can nurture him. He can be happy. He can actually be happy. He wouldn't have to live with anything that I did to make him or to imagine him and for him allowed to become nature. He wouldn't have no problem now because he's in a family where they're not thinking about that because I'm not around him. They don't have the notion in their mind that, oh shit, she just can't be here because now they're looking at me crazy. I don't have that problem. And he's good where he's at. He's good. I'm away. Many people do that in the world. They give children up for adoption. You don't see anything about those people. When someone is actually trying to.
How do you feel around? Automatic.
And then I also want to point something else I thought about too, because I'm very spiritual, and so I'm young. And
What makes you love me?
Oh, so.
What about you, Sheba? What do you love about me?
Your mind, the way that you think, the way that you.
Oh no, they don't love nothing.
Life, the way that you perceive reality, how you.
Now, I did now find one of my old videos. Now, let's see if this old video will help out here. Okay. I found one of my old videos. I hope this is when she speaks upon York, but I don't know if it's the if it's the one when she speak upon the whole thing. That I'm gonna have to tell you at another time. But again, everywhere she goes, same shit. Same shit.
Kicking you and beating you up, and you getting bruises, and you gotta defend yourself. That's not play fighting. Then you lying already. See, she another liar. We already know this chick pass around Sally. And that's what her name should be. Pass around Sally. Well, we shall continue.
Was in the comments saying, did he really hit her and all this other stuff? I mean, no.
Let me get this clear. So basically, he would, when you enter the room, would come play fight with you and punch you and kick you in the leg, but it was play fight, but you didn't want it. You like, yo, stop. You wouldn't stop.
Yeah, basically. And
you tell somebody to stop hitting you, and they keep hitting you.
Yeah.
And you got a bruise on your leg.
Many bruises, yeah.
But this is your truth. This is your perception.
Many bruises.
Right. In my perspective, in my perception, that's what happened. Like, and when I had addressed it to people, yeah, that's how he played. Because he plays rough, and you know, when I had told that to multiple people, like Tron went on and told Shaka, and then Shaka and Tron got riled up because they didn't want, at the time they were fucking with me, so they didn't want me being hurt in any type of way, shape, or form, but they never pulled up on him. Because, you know, they diffuse that they know who he is. That's why I don't want to talk about him, because he's somebody who just has power. And I'm not trying to start any problems. I'm not trying to do any. I just kept my mouth shut because I'm not trying to, like, you know, do that with him. I know him. I've dealt with him for 9-10 months. Mm-hmm. I know him. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to, like, rile him up or get him started, because he don't do mess like that. He don't like publicity. He likes to keep his life private. But the way my life is set up, my life ain't private.
But he was public with you in your life.
Right, and as my teacher. But he was, but also he was my lover. And I was kind of upset that I couldn't come out with that.
So he didn't want to make it up. In your mind, you're saying that he had sex with you a lot, but he claimed that he didn't have sex with you, that he was just your teacher.
Right.
Like, and as you tell the public that same thing.
Right.
And in your mind, you know you had sex with him.
Yeah, and that's what kind of eat me up, like, mentally, because I'm just like...
But you felt hidden.
I felt hidden. I don't like to be hidden. I've been doing, like, people...
Did you feel like did you feel like a side piece?
Yeah. I felt like I was just there for his amusement, his pleasure.
So you said you said me that he just called you on the phone and said, I'm coming through to get some head. And a lot of times it was just you swallowing his cum.
The guy, he be always putting people on the spot to humiliate. She's talking about Prince York.
Junior.
Let's go back so we can hear that. He made sure he put that in there. Nature Boy made sure he put that in there.
You feel like a side piece?
Yeah. I felt like I was just there for his amusement, his pleasure.
So you said you said he just called you on the phone and said, I'm coming through to get some head. And a lot of times it was just you swallowing his cum.
Okay, yeah. And we did have a relationship, but just not public. It was not, he wouldn't even call it a relationship. I don't know what it was to him. All I know is
you said that he called your mouth the holy place.
Damn.
And that he was coming. You gave him head a lot and you swallowed his sperm a lot.
Oh.
Yes, Papa. That's why I did.
He didn't really like to have sex with you in your vagina. He only wanted to have sex with you in your anal.
Yeah, because he was skeptical about,
you getting pregnant.
yeah, he didn't want me being pregnant at all. Like,
so y'all did anal more than vaginal.
Next boy ain't
This is what happened in her
shit.
mind. I'm not saying that's true.
Next boy ain't shit.
She has every right to tell what happened in her perception in her mind. I'm not saying that this is true. The man said, could it be like that?
Hey, Copper.
But in her mind, it happened. And that's all that matters to her, for her healing, is that she let that out. That this happened in her mind and her perception. This is her perception.
Hey, Jay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is your perception. This is your truth. We're not saying that this is facts. I'm not saying it. She is. She's saying like this is what happened. But I would never judge it that's actually what happened. What I'm saying is you need to let that out. You can't just carry that around here.
You said
you know
the
what I'm
holy
saying? Let that
mouth.
out, and then let's move forward with our lives.
And yeah, I understand. And you're saying just to know that I'm protected by the universe.
Shit, you protected by me now, you mine. Shit, you protected by me now. Ain't gonna be no problems with you with me because you protected by me. You feel what I'm saying?
What you gonna do next, boy? What you gonna do next, boy?
Hey, Miss Leo.
What you gonna do?
Nothing happen you when you with me.
Mouth.
God damn. Period.
Whatever. You protected by me.
Okay.
So,
Tina's.
You let it out the box. You did have an affair with Prince Jordan in your mind. This happened in your mind. This is what happened. This is your truth. You're saying I had an affair with him. I had to hide myself.
Hey, yeah,
Here it is. I'm out.
Hey, Tiff.
I'm letting this off my chest because
Tiff.
people need to know. And then you said to me that he's not who he portrays to be.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I left him alone, which was the reason, not one, but the main reason why I left him alone is because 3 people had to come to me and tell me he's not who he says he is. People who's been in the Nuwapian Nation, who's been, you know, even his brothers and sisters was telling me like, yo, he's a nut. Like, what are you doing? Like, you just place yourself in a sticky situation that with the religion is not even.
You're saying that you're saying from your perception that you were told by people that he wasn't his age, that he's not as old as he said he is, that said you seen him using dye on his beard, that he's not as old as what was said that his age really was?
Who cares?
22, 23.
And you said you seen him yourself putting gray dye in his beard.
Yes, I mean, but that's just evident. Like, everybody knew that was just not real.
This is your perception. I'm not saying this is true. This is her perception. This is her truth. Let it out, and it is what it is. And let it go. Let's move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. I just got a question though. If I really, you know, and I just want to just let this out. I'm getting guidance and counsel as I'm doing this. If I love someone or I care about someone, should I not like?
Hey, Erica.
That's what I did if I had hid stuff for so long. Should I just keep their shit private?
But my thing is, you keeping it private is it eating you up? Is it you're holding on to a lie?
Right.
Is that eating you up? What is that doing for you? Because when you die, you gotta die for you. You don't gotta die for these people. You gotta die for you.
After me, I gotta go tell the whole internet.
I just feel like a burning chest, a burning sensation in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, I
the
feel
burning sensation is always coming from a thought. Is it coming from what kind of thought?
Yeah. What would he do to me? Like, what am I doing? I really cared about this man.
Nina.
And now I'm telling all his business.
Well, so now you're afraid of him.
Yeah, I feel like the fear was what kept me from saying things in the first place.
Well, fear is fear. We all going to die, but you could die. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. Everybody's going to die. Death is just a part of motherfucking reality. If anything happened to you, it's going to be public that he has something to do with it, period. That's just period, because you said something. If something happened to you, he going to be investigated on the shit. So it just is what it is, my nigga. Like, I just couldn't have you carrying that shit around over here.
So why we
never be scared to be real and be righteous and do the right thing. You never was before. You're going to be judged. People are going to judge you, whoop-de-whoop, but it is what it is.
Hat to the back. Now he wants just the back.
I'm still.
And we're not saying that this is true. We're not saying this is true.
if you want him to come up, he's gonna definitely take up for him and everything like that.
Who's in the chat?
Like Amsu, that's one of his disciples.
Okay. Amsu, what's going on? I know Amsu. We had a conversation before. What's going on, Ken?
Salvation to you all. Again, I just wanted to say how disappointed I am for the sister Terry to speak these things, allegations against her brother, who has been nothing but supportive, has been nothing but trying to help her. We've donated money, time, energy, effort.
He did that for he said it himself.
And so, regardless, I don't know what this platform is for. I don't know what this platform is for. Again,
no, it's true, bro. Nobody's saying it's true.
What you mean nobody's saying the truth? I thought you was protecting her, Nature Boy. I thought you was protecting her. So if you let her, you got her on your platform telling her story, then you should be like, yo, this is what she said, and this is my platform, and this is her story. Indian woman, she says the Nawapians never did her nothing. She never said that. The Nawapians did her anything. She just said her relations, Kiana. She was, but he saw a lot of potential in her for what?
The holy mouth. The holy mouth.
I really pull it out of her. She started crying and telling me the energy that she had on her. I'm like, yo, you gotta release that. Release it. You know what I'm saying? I know the only way she can release it is publicly because she's a Capricorn. She's a Capricorn. It happened publicly. She feels like she lied to the public and she needs to release it publicly. That's in her mind. You know what I'm saying? So she's done that now. How do you feel now?
My cheek hot. I'm not gonna say I just feel at rest. I do feel uneasy.
Because you now have to face the consequences of you doing what you felt was right. That's a part of it. A coward would have never even said anything. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is.
Yeah. My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah. So again, I don't mind people expressing themselves. I mean, we all had the opportunity to express ourselves, whatever way we see fit. I'm just saying, over here, you know, saying out allegations that somebody hit you, saying out allegations that you have an affair. It's just, like I said, that type of stuff rubs me the wrong way. Because just saying, oh, we were play fighting, and then he asks, well, was he hitting you? Was he
exactly?
You? Like, well, it was kind of a play fight, but I didn't. No,
that's what I'm saying.
That's character defamation. That's character defamation. That's character defamation, and it puts people in a light that doesn't reflect who they truly are.
And I see you for who you are too. You're protecting him too, and you know exactly what went down. It's not like, oh, I just said it just a while ago. I literally just said.
Are you saying in your mind that you know for a fact that I am Sue is that's funny. That sounds like I am you.
It's Amsu.
Amsu, and it sounds like I am you. That's funny that y'all have like similar. Anyway, but are you saying that I am?
What is 100% correct? You can't say, "Oh no, we were play fighting," and I had to show him the bruises on me. Then I had to defend myself. I told her the girl started off lying. Hey, explain that to me. You understand? I'm not saying that didn't happen to her, but either he abused you, you was in an abusive relationship with this man, that sounds.
Helping hundreds of people during our last year's salon, our winter solstice fast. He always spoke highly. He said that you had some personal issues, but you know, to get up here and say this man was been abusive, when our foundation donated over $300 just to you in your herpes journey. Come on, let's just do that.
Let's use that as a card. Y'all very good manipulators. Let's do that as a card. And then you know why he did that, and you had a strategy meeting with him of why to do that, which he told me about.
Yeah,
so let's not even do that. Oh,
the fact of the matter is, we gave you money to help with your healing journey when you went to carpet. And nobody got on Instagram or anything. Said, "Well, this is this and that's that." She did this. No, it's more. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. Again, we don't get involved with people's personal journeys. Everybody has a journey that they're on. I'm just saying, when you crossing the line and giving allegations against somebody, yes, somebody should check you. Somebody should defend against someone that they know personally, for sure.
And what did I say about the first allegation that you put up on me? Because the second allegation is not an allegation; it's just the fucking truth. But you don't want to admit that. The first allegation, like I said, you're saying I'm accusing him for. I told everyone that he likes to play rough. I end up with bruises on my legs because he likes to play rough. I tell him, stop playing with me like that multiple times. He still continues to play rough because he has a black belt and blah 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 and da 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 da. He likes to fight, so I was his personal punching bag.
See, so you know what? Oh my goodness!
I'm not saying
these are the type of things that make women who actually go through these type of abusive relationships seem like they're lying.
Because, bro,
These type of
mentally, emotionally.
Oh, he had a black belt, so we play fight. So what you're doing, you're misrepresenting tons of women who actually go through real abuse.
He missed fighting. You're not gonna say I'm sorry. Were you in his bed for the last 10 months? I'm sorry. I don't understand. Because I know him. I know him. He's been inside me many of times. I've been inside him many times. Like I don't understand what you're saying. So for you to tell me that that's not how he is, and that's
so in your mind, you're saying y'all did have an affair. That's
Prince York.
We go from play fighting to now I'm a punching bag. So what you're doing is you're misrepresenting and you're making light of other women's stories. When I meant
inside him, I meant like he's been my mouth that all this stuff.
See, as a woman, regardless, why are you even telling your sexual experience to random strangers?
Exactly.
What type of psychology do you have in your mind where you think it's comfortable as a grown woman to share your sexual experiences with anything? Then you're saying we're play fighting. Now I'm a punching bag.
Exactly.
So
that's what he told me.
This is why it is difficult for women who actually go through these type of things, women who actually been traumatized, who actually been all these different things, because they who say, well, this is kind of like it was, and now you got a bunch of people like, oh, come on, man. You got a bunch of people like, oh, come on.
It gets to a point of I'm gonna just be real. Fuck it. I'm gonna be real. It gets to a point of abuse. If you keep telling them, nigga, stop hitting me, stop touching me, stop hitting me, and he keep doing it, it gets to that point. And I'm tired. I'm real tired of defending.
I'm tired of sleeping with everybody and getting abused.
My thing is, if you want to protect him, that's fine. That's fine. I'm done protecting him. He's mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. I don't want to deal with it. And Nature Boy and Bobby G and Chief and he's right. He's right. I'm holding on to a baggage that I need to release, bro. And my life is public. I just want to do the right thing to people. I don't want to lie to people about his character. He could be really fucking mean.
No, she's not lying to make Nature Boy feel bad. Nature Boy is doing this to humiliate her. She already told the story. But being that people know when you go back to Nature Boy, he's going to use your story, the reason why you came back, he's going to use it against you. This is his way of humiliating her and stirring up the pot. This is stirring the pot up. Hey, Original Shrimp.
And he can be nice, but he can be really fucking manipulative. And I was traumatized through that whole experience, and no one knows it. I had to go home crying every fucking day when it comes down to when he triggered. But when he triggered and he's done, he's like, "Come back home, come back to me, baby, come back." I'm like, nah, like.
Oh, Nateri, you sure know how to pick them. And what the hell is that your boy doing to you right now? What is he doing to you right now? Oh God, you sure know how to pick them. Hey, beautiful spirit. She sure know how to pick them. They are everywhere she goes. She get used and abused everywhere she go. Everywhere. I'm sorry, but they really got you saying, who cares? Like, no, you would like to care about like abuse and stuff like that, but they make you want to say, who cares?
And yeah, I have my shit. I have my flaws. I can own up to that shit. I have my shit. I have my flaws, bruh. I have my own thing that I was healing from. So when it came up through our relationship, and it was mad toxic, yo. And I'm not dealing with that shit no more. I'm gonna G-check that shit, bruh. I'm not dealing with it no more. I'm not. So you can defend him, protect him all you want. Because that's your best friend, that's your brother, that's your nigga. You talk to him every day on the phone. I know because I've been there in his house, in his bed, cleaning his room, cleaning his house. He never let me cook for him because he don't think I can cook. I'm gonna keep releasing it off my chest because now I'm sparked. I'm not gonna continue to think people think I'm a liar, bro. What I gotta lie about this for? What benefits me in this moment to lie? What? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people calling me a liar. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna come clean. That nigga is a fraud.
Okay, so I guess this is good for Vigo, I guess. But again, if you got real issues, you should seek a therapist. We have therapists if you want to talk to one. Again, you don't have to do it on a public platform. All these things that you're speaking of a brother that you really don't know, that you try to push on to get into a relationship, which he said he just wants you to be a teacher. And to help start, we encourage you to start your own nonprofit to help women that you feel that are in your type of journey.
And where is it at? You encourage me. Where is it at? Where is it at? Y'all talk a lot of talk.
We gave you opportunities again to sell your own product, to make your own money. You didn't want that.
Where is it at? If it was presented to me, I would have been doing it already. Where is it at, bro? I'm a Capricorn.
So,
where is it at? Where's the money? Where's the produce? Where's the product? Where's the E&F number? Where's the number he said he's going to make me use for his business? It's all talk, bro. He keeps talking about what he's going to do and what he's going to do. He talking about wait to give me that money that he said he was going to give me right then and there. So what are you talking about?
It sounded like he wanted a handout.
I don't want no handouts. He kept calling on me. I kept trying to let him go, bro.
Your credit score went up. We help improve your outlook on life. You travel this is honestly, again, this is ridiculous. This is childish. He's been nothing but a supporter. Numerous people have been nothing but supporters of you.
Yeah, keep
in
lying.
our foundation and outside, just even in the world. And you turn around and stab someone in the back who's not even talking about you. This is just
really, but every time when he tried to let me go, he indirectly talked about me on live. What are you talking about? Y'all do this all the time. Y'all go into a strategy meeting and talk about how you're going to do this, how you're going to release this, how you're going to da-da-da-da-da. Like,
again, we run a
Musa. I would love to talk to Musa because Musa's the one that told me certain things. I would love for Musa to come up here because I'm not going to be sitting here looking like I'm crazy to people. I went through what I went through, and I'm telling my truth. You're in the channel lying straight up. That's why I have a problem with.
Your truth is your opinion, and I encourage you to seek help. And Vigo is not the help. I encourage you to speak with a therapist. Speak with an elder. This is not it. Talking about your sexual experiences with men is not it. That's not with a bunch of random strangers. I don't want to hear that.
Let me text him.
So again, speaking, was there an affair? Absolutely no. Was there abuse? Absolutely no. Was there credit score, financials going up, opportunities available? Absolutely. Did you may have taken advantage of it? No. Many others will. And that's fine. So, again, what we're doing is, again, trying to prove lives. Nobody can ignore the truth once they hear it.
No clout from this. I never want clout from this type of shit, bro. I'm just trying to do the right thing. That's what I'm trying to do. I do the right thing. If it's gonna release baggage off of my soul, fine. I'm gonna do it, bro. I gotta do it for me. And I gotta do it for the people. They need to know.
They need to know your sexual history. They need to know that you have herpes.
It's not even just about that, bro. And you know it's not.
I'm trying to, what do they need to know? That's so important.
He's lying about who he said he is. And that's what put me in a state of depression.
Maybe.
I was like really traumatized by what people were telling me. Because I've given up my whole energy, body, spirit, mind to this nigga who's been lying to me from the jump. He refused to tell me the truth. So I had to let him go completely.
So I'm going to open up a panel. It looks like some more people that want to come talk on his behalf.
Ooh,
yeah, I'm not about to go on the panel again. Like my last word is: was there any affair? No. No one tried to pursue you for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of you. You're using your voice.
Yeah.
Nature Boy.
Yeah.
That, I'm choosing my words. That guy was totally lying. To understand a person lying, they come to you calm, quiet. He slipped up. He got himself caught in his lies. Of course, your homeboy, your homegirl gonna cover for you. But once he got caught, he put up a fake facade.
Ma, turn your volume down, please. Turn your volume down.
He's keeping up a facade. And you were helping him do that. Now you're no longer in his
No,
realm.
he was not.
Still control you.
We already know
Let
about
that shame
all
that
them
you're
coats.
being with him. Let it go. You have Nature Boy there with you. He's told you he's going to protect you. And you come over here as a catalyst for a grown man who can speak for himself.
No, I am defending the dad and the spiritual foundation, which I work at.
What Amsu said.
Work there.
All you did was regurgitated what he said. Don't be a catalyst to negativity. Yes, we're here for IMU. Do you have a problem with a woman being there for the next woman? I hear your foundations. We're not talking about your foundations.
Yo, okay, everybody in the comments, and you guys are saying we're not talking about the foundation. All we do is the foundation. You are talking about a personal man who has started a foundation that helps thousands of children. And I'm coming up here to say,
I don't know,
stop doing this. I don't care what you think is true and what anybody did. No, what the progress that's being done, like I said, I speak to the South Suwamian every day. The progress that's being done is way more important than anything that you think you need to say personally. So you need to stop this, Nabira.
You're absolutely wrong. Her soul is worth more than any of that.
I smile for you. Salvation unto you. I don't know who you are, but I'd prefer if Nafira just spoke.
Yeah, just
We don't care if you
talk directly to her.
No.
Please.
I don't care what you
Well,
prefer.
I already said what I had to say. I just wanted to hear what she had to say.
I mean, I already know the tactics that y'all do. You know,
Well, this is her truth. this is her truth in her mind and her perception, and this is what she perceived.
Yeah, I definitely pretended.
You're saying that it didn't happen. You're saying that it didn't happen.
Right, I pretended to have sex with him for like 10 months. Like that definitely happened. That all happened in my mind.
It very well might have, knowing your history, Nafira, and I really think that
you don't know her, but you know her history.
People to the public, so they will say, "Oh, she's lying. She's manipulative. She's this. She's that." Nah.
Nobody needs to portray you like this. You can go and see what people have been saying about you.
That's why you're doing that. That's why you're doing it for months. Yeah, right. And it's like everybody has their baggage, but no one want to step up and say it. At least I put my stuff out there so people can see what's going on with me. If I don't look right, I don't look right. If I look right, I look right. But I'm not here to lie, bro. What point is there to get up here and lie about Prince? What point? I don't see a point in that, bro.
Who's a Prince? Anyways,
the Prince, you know who I'm talking about.
You're talking about a Prince. I'm talking about a South Hawaiian. Anywho,
you're crazy. Prince, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna play this game with you. I was in that game. I defended him, and I tried to not make it seem
there's
like
no game here. I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to Amsu.
Oh my God.
Okay, you know what? I'm losing my.
Like I said, salvation unto you, bro, because that's up to your soul. If you want to continue to lie forever, go ahead. Okay, that's not gonna be me.
I'm not lying for anybody. I'm not lying for anybody.
So Prince or Kamion is not the same person.
I don't know who the first person is. If there's another name for the South
He wasn't a Noapian.
Sure. I don't know what that is.
No, she's not pregnant.
What you think that
she's not
talking
pregnant.
about?
Come on, Musa. Come on,
Musa.
You don't know. If you were
talking about all this different stuff, I don't know all these different groups that you keep bringing up. That has nothing to do with anything that we're doing, and you know that. But you just keep trying to tie people to all these weird things, so then they can go and do some Googles and be like, "Oh, this and that." No, we have a spiritual foundation that is funding children, and you were up here.
And peace, prosperity. I wish you all of that. But above all of that, I wish that you would open your eyes, because I'm telling you right now, you got the wool pulled over your eyes so bad. I advise you.
Yeah, and you know what? Technically, I think you're right. However, I speak to the Supreme of the South, Hawaiian, as well as several.
You got to be starting something. Want to be starting something.
Make sure my lawyer set your ass up with a job and everything to get your life together. For what
Can you give it to me?
Don't let no.
Hey, Unique. Musa was Nature Boy, one of Nature Boy right hand man, one of his right hand mans. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm going to find more where you can see that. That's why I said I'm glad she's pregnant now. That is why I said I am so happy that she is pregnant now, so she could sit her ass down. That baby is what saved her life. That baby is what's saving her life. So, we don't know how the universe works. Maybe the universe needed her to fall in love with Solar. Maybe it wasn't meant for her to be with Solar, but the universe needed her to fall in love with Solar so she could want a piece of Solar. Because, having that baby make you got to sit your butt down. I'm going to show y'all some more tomorrow. Of course, I'm going to show you guys so much more tomorrow. But I'm saying, the universe just got its own way. So maybe it was meant. It wasn't meant for her and Solar. But the universe, because of all of her past, and Lord knows I'm going to try to find that video. But because of all of her past, she needed to sit her ass down. She went from trauma to trauma to trauma to trauma to trauma to trauma. And then even now, she's talking about, when I find my new husband, girl, Sometimes you need a baby to slow your ass down. And don't be doing none of them nature boy things and dumping no daggone baby. Don't dump that baby on mama and go. But maybe it was really meant for her. The only way for her to get knocked up and for her to keep it had to be through Solar. I don't think it was ever meant for them to be, but the universe had to help her out. The universe, God had to help her out there. He had to help her out. Because she wouldn't have had no other man's baby but Solar's. But again, I want to find the video where she just, she's put on the spot. I don't know if it was on this page or the other page, but I'm definitely going to find it for you so you can hear her story. And you will see why I say I'm glad she's knocked up. I'm glad she's knocked up. She could finally sit home for a while, sleep in the bed for a while, not running behind no damn man to teach her anything. To teach her anything. She kept running. A lot of people keep running, looking for what? Looking, you're going to run away just for somebody to talk to you 20 hours a damn day? That was you running away for. I'm going to join the cult because I want somebody to talk to me for 15 hours a day. I can't get out and live what they teach me because I'm stuck there in the cult. So I got all this information and nothing to do with it. Nothing at all to do with it. But I'm going to go on over to my other channel before it get too late. I will find some more oldies but goodies that's not online no more. So I got to go through my old bag of tricks. Got to go through my bag of tricks. But I appreciate each and every one of you. We will be getting more into this tomorrow. So you guys have a great night or come visit me on the other side. Peace out.